In 20-3, we are going to journalize the following transactions in our general journal as well as our cash receipts journal. So our first transaction is February 2nd. We accepted a 90-day 8% note from Paul Gary for an extension of time on his account, $1,800 in R17. So this is going to go in our general journal. February 2nd. Our debit account will be notes receivable. Our document number is NR17. It's a debit of $1,800. Our credit account is then accounts receivable slash Paul Gary. And then from yesterday we had to put the / in there. And that's just because if you remember from last year, we would have to post this in two places, accounts receivable and Paul Gary. And so then a credit of $1,800. Okay, our next transaction, February 18th, received cash from the maturity value of NR14, a 60-day 9% note for $500. So down in our cash receipts journal, February 18th, our account title is notes receivable. Document number is R67. The debit is $500. And then our next line is interest income. Okay, and this is going to be income because we are getting money from this note. And so then we would take the $500 times, what's it here? 9% times 60 divided by 360. And so for our interest, we would get $7.50. And so our cash debit is $507.50. And then our last transaction, February 27th, Kirk Adams, dishonored, is in our 9, so that's just referring to the source document, which was a 90-day 9% note for $400, M25. So we're back in our general journal. Our date's the 27th. Our first account is going to be accounts receivable / Kirk Adams. Document number is M25. A slash on the post reference again. Our debit is... Okay, we're going to have to calculate that because it would be the total. So 400 times 9% times 90 divided by 360. And that would get us our interest. And so then we know our interest is $9. So when we add that to our 400, then we know our accounts receivable is $409. Therefore, our next line is our notes receivable. And that's just that original amount, $400. And then our last one, interest receivable. And that is going to be a credit as well of the $9. And then as I'm looking here, I see a mistake I made here. We can't have debits and debits. These two amounts need to be switched over to credit, so I apologize. It's $500 in the credit and $7.50 in the credit. Okay, so we have that completed. Hopefully I did all that right today, and you can go ahead and work on your own as well as the application.